Wow, this is great. I can pretty much hold this any angle I want. I'm using the gimbal, by the way, the first time. I think I got it figured it out by now. So, you know, damn, it's so convenient. Bit of an overcast is gonna come up ahead, but you know, it's okay, I'm prepared for that. Good evening, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Welcome to the chat. Bob in the house. Upstate New York Bob in. I'm using my gimbal for the first time, as I was saying, you know, and it's so convenient, you know, I have to hold the phone right to my face. So, hey Sebastian, welcome to the chat. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a good day. It's so great. It keeps it on stabilization mode. No matter which way I hold it. I can hold it like sideways, slanted. It doesn't matter. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon, but then it goes upside down and then back up again. Love it. Yeah, thanks, Bob. It really does help, because I can be a bit shaky, so, you know, definitely worth the investment. I'm just walking around, see what time it is here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get rained on. I see a little bit of blue skies peeking through up there. Little teeny bit, but not looking too promising in the distance. Hey Medano, welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a good day, man. The OG moderator. Sorry, I vape when I should not vape. So if it sounds like I have lung cancer, my apologies. I'm just walking around, well, near the intersection of Sherborne and Shooter. Basically, this live stream is to test out this gimbal, which has been fantastic so far. No complaints at all. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit south here. I know, Bob. My mom says the same thing to me. I hope she doesn't watch this stream. I bought one the other day when I said I would quit. Okay, I don't have the best willpower, okay? I'm sorry, but I am trying. I swear to God. Last one, I swear. Vasily. Welcome to the chat. Thank you. People are noticing my addictions. I'm sorry. I try to kind of hide them, but apparently I can't be too discreet. Wow. I've never had better stabilization in my life. This is fantastic. I turn a certain way and the camera turns with me. Yeah, fair enough. I do have old man lungs. I also like to indulge in cannabis, only at night times, but you know, never during the day, so I cough the same way with that. So, you know, old man lungs. And I'm only 35. That's not good. This is fantastic. Yeah, you're right, Vasily. I don't need an app for this at all. It's so perfect. Anyway I go, it just knows where to point. I'm using the Gimbal Osmo DJI 7, by the way. Ordered it from Amazon. Took about 10 days to get to me, and well worth the wait. I know. Ugh. You don't want to hear about the rest of my health problems. You'll never hear the end of it. I'm doing my best, okay? I promise you guys. But happy Wednesday to everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day, as I said, and I do love overcast days. Getting rained on, not so much. But, you know, there's something about, like, you know, it's not too bright, no blinding sun in my eyes, and it's just like, I find overcast days to be very calming for me. So I think I might make it my way towards the lakeshore here. We'll look down Richmond. Sorry, I'm just gonna cyclist way. Yeah. Yeah, go Leafs. They lost 2 games in a row, and it just, ugh. I don't know, Matthews hasn't really made too many goals lately, despite being the captain. He's made points, but I've heard criticism about Matthews. And I love him. Like, honestly, when I first saw the Leafs, I think it was February of last year. It was early in the season, but Matthews probably scored like 5 of the 8 goals that they made. It was like 8-2. It was a fantastic first experience seeing the Leafs, but yeah, I hope they get out of the Florida range. Yeah, no blinding sun, Bob. For sure. Definitely a bonus for me, and I'm still wearing sunglasses. I'm sorry about the annoying cough, guys. I would be annoyed if I heard that. Yeah, it is. Someone's birthday every day of the year. Unless you're the queen. Well, the former queen. Apparently she had 2 birthdays. I don't think Victoria Day was her actual birthday. And I know it still says Kyle live at Kensington Market. I gotta adjust that on Prism. It's always a learning curve for me. But when you see the same post over and over with the same thumbnail, you obviously know it's not gonna be the same thing, right? So. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, that'd be kind of repetitive and redundant, wouldn't it be, if I was always in Kensington? I guess the thumbnail looks kind of the same, but you know. I got the same thing from Kurt. He said sounds like I'm about to pull over a car or something. I know. I guess aviators mean that I'm a cop. And that makes sense. I like to think of myself as like a pilot, something cooler, but you know, cops are infamous for for wearing aviators, so you know. And I kind of have that buzz cut that a cop has too, so fair enough. Are those greyhounds that you have? Oh, okay, beautiful. Yeah, they seem like greyhounds, but you know. You know, I'm like a chameleon, as my dad says. I constantly look different every like few months. I'll probably be growing my hair out again, and then be wearing a different type of glasses, and suddenly I'll be coming from like a cop to a hippie. I know that song. My mom always used to play it all the time. She plays all of her classics. I will thank her for my old-fashioned music taste. Whip it good. It's one of those lights that it restarts itself. If someone doesn't push the button, it'll count down, then it'll just go back to green again. Am I gonna commit a traffic crime here? I think I might. Somebody call the cops. Yeah. Honestly, Bob, my favorite movie of all time is La Bamba. I remember being 8 years old and listening to like music from the 50s, and I'd be 8 years old listening to Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, you know. I'm an odd duck when it comes to music taste. I love anything that's contemporary, anything that sounds good to me. I don't have specific genres, so you know, music is music to me. And we have a Starbucks here. And we see special constables all the time, but I don't know the difference between them and the actual police, what authority they actually have. They look like cops, but you know, I don't think I've ever seen a special constable arrest anybody. And we got a plane taking off here, assuming from Billy Bishop. Los Lobos actually did the covers. You're right, Bob. I like both, to be honest. I probably prefer Los Lobos, but you can't ignore the original classics. Yeah, Los Lobos did like pretty much all the music for La Bamba. You know, Lou Diamond Phillips played Richie Valens, but you know, it was like overdubbed through Los Lobos covers, except for one scene. So, hey Eddie, welcome to the chat, man. Yeah, I'm near like the Berkeley in front area, so if you did, I wouldn't even notice, man. I was staring at my camera the whole time, man. You almost sniped me. The infamous Ready Eddie, everyone. Of course, he's the one that got me jump started in this community. Always thank him for that, you know. So once again, shout out to Eddie. Yeah, man, that'd be great. I'll wait here for you. I'm right outside Canadian Stage. It'll be the first time meeting you in person, man. That'd be epic. Yeah, I'll just wait here, man. He was ready, I wasn't. Funny guy, Bob, funny guy. call it a small world, you know? What are the chances in this huge city that Eddie would be riding right by me? I guess it's fate. I really want to sit up here, but you know, I don't think it'd be too pleasant on my my rear end. It doesn't look too comfortable, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna stand.
The ones that I saw at GP bikes.
Trojan, Elk Explorer. Hey, welcome to the chat. If he wears aviators and he'll look like a cop, Bob. We don't need more cops in this chat. License and registration, please. I don't have much of a sweet tooth, but I've been craving pizza all day. But then again, I'm always craving pizza. And I think we have someone coming in the chat here. How's it going, man? Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, good to see
Ready
you.
Eddie, everyone, in the chat here.
Kyle was so tall.
I know, I'm a tall guy. I've hit my head off a few chandeliers, man.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like when I first met Ken, I was like, I can't believe Ken is so small.
Yeah, fair enough. Tall and small. So, man, how you doing? Are you in the area for? So.
Yeah, I just came downtown. Sip is going to go watch a movie, so.
Oh, nice.
Came down with him, and then I was trying to get into the garden where Liam and Alex and I don't know who else are with. They're like.
Yeah.
View.
I think so. I saw
Monday
something about it in the
yeah.
chat. We have like a group chat, but I don't participate that often. But you know, I would like to go outside, but you know, I'll probably just hear about it. I have some sort of cable network I use at home, so.
Yeah.
Go Leafs, everyone.
Best way to get it.
The best way to get it, yeah, man. And is this a rental?
No, this is mine.
Oh, it's yours personally, yeah. I've
Too, yeah.
thought about investing in one, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just rent one for a couple days here and there to see how it is. But yeah, you've done a few live streams on there, obviously, so that's really cool.
Well, I have a better one at home. This is just my.
Oh, yeah, that's your backup.
That's my backup. It's because this one actually fits in Sip's car. The other one, it's a little bit bigger, so you have to like maneuver to get into the trunk.
Yeah.
I'll throw this one in and I'll scoot home after.
It's the most practical. Yeah, I probably will invest in that one. It's better than a bulky e-bike. You know, it's hard to place anywhere, especially in my area. So.
Oh no, this is good. You just carry it up to like your apartment or whatnot.
Exactly.
It's actually pretty light. So.
I could easily put that in my room. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. That's great.
Gets me around. Gets me from point A.
Gets you around. Yeah, man. So you're heading somewhere right now, or?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head that way and get down to the Lakeshore Trail and head home. So because I don't know if it's gonna rain, and I do not want to ride.
Yeah, and I was warned about this before I started live streaming. So it's like, you know, I'm a risk taker.
But you know what? Henry gets the views when it's raining or snowing and he's out there, and then people just pour in. It actually happened yesterday. So yesterday I was live streaming and the rain started, and then that's when my views started going.
Yeah, it's people like that because it's interesting, right?
Yeah.
And you probably carried an umbrella, right?
Yeah.
You're smart, unlike me. You know, so yeah, whatever. I'll do what I can, but I'm using this new Osmo gimbal.
Are you liking it?
It's fantastic. You notice like the angle, everything I do. I'm not used to this. It's just, okay, it does that.
Yeah, that does that to me too.
Right? Sorry about that, folks. But yeah, it's
gives you guys some turbulence. So.
Chat.
Yeah. Hey everyone.
Eddie in the chat here, man. Of course, upstate New York, Bob, Medano. That's great, you know, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, nice to finally meet you in person.
It's smart you got an OtterBox that covers the, your case, right?
I thought you were going to give me your props here. Sorry, an OtterBox? Oh, yeah, for the case?
Yeah, that's got that, like, port. So I had problems before where rain would get in my port.
Oh,
and then it
really?
wouldn't charge because it said it needed to dry first. So, like, that's smart to have one
It is smart, yeah. Actually, with my old case, I had an OtterBox and it annoyed me so much I actually ripped it off. But, you know, I guess it's kind of dumb if you want to keep your phone safety up to priority. So, you know.
All right, well, I'm going to leave you because I do not want to get
Yeah, man, no. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it so much.
So we'll hang out again sometime. All right, we'll do that.
I did the same thing. It's like an awkward thing. You do props.
What it is, yeah.
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
But
all right, later.
Ready, Eddie, everyone. Have a good ride, man.
Take it easy.
Take care. And how cool was that? Last thing I would expect. yeah, I'm kind of heading towards pretty much straight to Lakeshore at this point, so. It's a small world after all, isn't it? But yeah, I was with the gang with Henry the day prior to his birthday with Yoshi and Liam and everyone, and apparently 5 minutes later after I left, that's when Ken showed. I was like, I'll snipe you eventually, Ken. One of these days. That's a convenient trail to go down, especially if you're on a scooter. Eddie is honestly like great, just like you, Bob. I was randomly in one of his live streams about maybe a month or two ago, and I was pretty much like a nobody. I still am a nobody, but I just said, you know, great stream, and apparently he watched some of my stuff, and one thing led to another, and suddenly I'm in this community, and Eddie was the first one. So once again, shout out to Eddie. Fantastic guy, fantastic YouTuber. But yeah, his warning was not in vain. I am at risk of being in the middle of a sudden downpour without an umbrella. So I guess stupid is as stupid does, but you know, whatever. If I feel one drop, I'll just throw it into my bag and I'll just say stream over, so you know. Kurt, he finally makes it. How you doing, man? Welcome to the chat. Well, I have to call myself, you know, walker, scooter, rider, who knows. Maybe I'll update my name. Kyle Scooter. I'm not sure how catchy that sounds, but you know. Never say never. I'm surprised Eddie even recognized me, because we never met in person before, but I guess he's seen enough of my footage to kind of grasp what I look like. As you would say, like a cop looking guy in a flannel sweater. And it's Borco clock. Yeah, that works too, Bob. Birthday Ranger. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sure about a lock stream. You know, he's definitely seen what I look like, so you know, not too surprising, I guess. Just, you know, who knows. And blue is my favorite color. Yeah, I'm not keeping up with any other sports team right now. You know, I'm not really too much of a sports guy. When it comes to the Leafs, especially in the playoffs, I always have to keep up. And I'm sure there's a lot of people watching right now. Feel free to give me any update in the chat. again, this is one of my favorite areas. I'm here once again. I can cross on the other side, but not this side. But I can cross here as well, but then there's no walking intersection to go to the other side, so I might as well just stay here. Everyone is talking about football, I'm assuming. If I'm wrong, like I said, I'm not the biggest sports fanatic out there, but I've been wrong countless times, so. Oh, like I said, what do I know, right? NHL. How many teams are left in the playoffs besides the Panthers and the Leafs? No worries, I don't mind, you know, sports talk. Talk among yourselves, it's okay. It's what the chat's about, you know, so. Won't bother me one bit. Big industrial building there. I am actually an Oilers fan. Obviously because of Gretzky, but Connor McDavid, and he was the one, I believe, in the big Canada versus the US. He made the finishing goal. I think he's one of the best players in the game. Oh, Heather Locklear's there. Okay. Damn. She's in that show back in like the early 90s, Melrose Place, I believe. Old enough to be my mother, but, you know, fine looking woman. Uh-oh, no Diddy chat here. Uh-oh. His trial's going on, and oh, boys. Every update I see, it's just like, ugh. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Thank you from the comedian Kurt in the chat. So I think once I get to the next intersection, I'm not going to go to Cherry Beach again. Already done that twice. So I'm just going to probably loop around and probably end this live stream approximately soon. Once again, any goals made in the current game, I won't consider that a spoiler because I'm asking for it. I just kind of feel that first raindrop's gonna come pretty much anytime soon. Funny. No, you're right. Like, I should have had a flashlight there, but for some reason I felt it was way more beautiful. It's supposed to be there in the day. Call me a night owl. Maybe I should have brought some fireworks to light up the sky. Who knows? And of course we have the Portland bridges here. Nice big walk path, but I think it should be divided. But then again, if it was divided, bikes would be going one way or the other way anyways. And if they were specifically made into bike lanes, I guess the pedestrians would just be in everyone's way. So just share the path, I guess. Got a Via train going by here. I feel like my chat section is kind of like, you know, how they have like certain channels for sports talk with all the fanatics. Can't say I don't love it. I'm just like, yes, go team. Go any team that's local. See a little bit of a strip that goes maybe about 20 feet or so, maybe a bit more, but all right. And there's a button with some suspicious red stains that look like blood. I pushed it, but it didn't click, or nor did the light turn red. I don't know if I did anything at all. Don't apologize, man. I enjoyed the conversation. Did I try the peach pie at Jollibee's? No. I just got the spicy chicken deluxe. You know, I don't have too much of an appetite during the day, but I got it fresh right out of the deep fryer, and it was pretty great, to be honest. I will definitely go there again. And I would take that over a Popeye sandwich. You know, Popeye's is good, but I think I prefer Jollibee's at this point. It does work sometimes. Like, if I push the button, it will, like, sometimes I'll automatically see the numbers start counting down. But then there's other ones. It's like if you push it, it's like, okay, cool story, bro. And then you're waiting for another 5 minutes. Maybe not 5 minutes, but sometimes it's what it feels like. One last look at the Gardner Expressway leading towards the DVP. Good morning, Alicia Lewis. What time is it in Thailand right now? Welcome to the chat. You just missed a snipe from Ready Eddie. And I'm in the darkness. What time is it right now? Whoa. Sorry, I held the gimbal the wrong way. Yeah, it's almost 7:30 now. Are you in Phuket, Thailand? I don't know. I probably butchered that name too. That's what I do best. $6:28 a.m. Okay, you're like 13 hours behind or ahead. I guess you're gonna be getting some jet lag by the time you get back. Pad Thai. It's a specific kind of sauce, I believe. I've had it a few times. Yeah, it must be beautiful. I've never been overseas. I've been to the States like all when I was young, but I have yet to do some traveling in my older years. And we're in the distillery district now. How long was the flight to get there? Did you have to take multiple planes, Alicia? And the cutest little dachshund. Yeah. Well, Alicia, I live near Sherborne and Shooter, so it's safe to say I have no fear. I probably won't record there again, but I was trying to do a pre-record about a week ago, and then someone started deciding that they were going to follow me probably about 3 blocks, and I had to yell at them to get away from me. So there's nothing that I'm not really used to, but fair enough. Hopefully though, I'm having a gimbal. If people see me recording with a gimbal, they know I'm doing this for a reason, not just, you know, blatantly recording people, as I was accused of doing. Hey Sapan, welcome to the chat, man. Alicia says her first flight was from Toronto to San Francisco, and San Francisco to Japan, and Japan to Thailand. Damn. It's epic. I guess they didn't really have much time to explore San Francisco or Japan, but it's cool to visit those destinations even for a brief period of time. Yeah, fair enough, but I'm in an area, Alicia, where a lot of people are on drugs and poverty and all that stuff, you know. And maybe they get a bit paranoid, you know. I was kind of like stalked for 3 blocks, but at the same time, this person didn't seem in touch with reality, so I'm not really gonna blame her. Maybe she was paranoid. You know, it is what it is. I've learned my lesson. Just record in a safer area, I guess. Your dog's so cute. This Dachshund is doing his thing. I love the coat to him too. It's kind of like gray, black, and then, you know, all tan around the undersides. All right. All right. Hope you're having a good day, Sapand. Go Leafs, go, man. Please, let's do it this time. Like I said, if the Leafs actually win the Stanley Cup this year, I'll probably have to leave Toronto for a couple of days. Because I remember being right downtown, pretty much near church and, well, I used to live in Homeland, right? Near was Church Street, kind of like in the mid area, and kind of when the Raptors won in 2019, it was a huge parade downtown. And I went out there with my ex and we just enjoyed the scenery with everyone. But if the Leafs win, that's going to be like tenfold. Yeah, Sapan, give us some updates if there's anything going on so far. Oh, you're in that area as well, eh, Sapan? What? You didn't really have to be downtown. I'm pretty sure it's spread throughout the whole city. And yeah, like I said, we've been anticipating the Leafs winning for what? Almost 60 years now. I believe they last won in 1967. And Tim Horton, I shouldn't have to explain who that is, was on the team when they won last. So shout out to the late great Tim Horton. Swing around this way. In the first, okay, yeah. How far are we into the game so far? Maybe probably half an hour or so. Yeah, it's probably gonna rain for me. I've been anticipating this ever since I started recording. And I'm 43 minutes in now, so. You know, like I said, the second I start to feel a drop, I'll end this, but I'm kind of on my way back home anyways, so I think I should be safe. Knock on invisible wood. I gotta say, I really love this gimbal. It's crazy. Anywhere I go, like, no stabilization problems at all. Some people don't like DJI, but I have no issues with it whatsoever so far. Cool little playground park here. And a dumpster that probably has seen some better days. But yeah, again, to me, just overcast days are just so ideal to my spirit. Getting rained on is worth the risk for me. Bye-bye clothing pad tie. This is more important. Yeah. I hope you're not talking about me. I don't consider my live stream to be too important, but if you're enjoying this, then hey, thank you. Whoa. Tripped on some curb there almost. I think I'd take a good old tumble. And I want to make you a moderator, Alicia, also with a lot of other people, but I'm using Prism, which is, again, still a little bit foreign to me. We got a medical helicopter overhead. So kind, Bob. I'm not worthy. That is quite the adventurous squirrel. It's crawling along the eavesdrop there and probably jump from a tree. Dash across here. So yeah, this live stream is probably getting towards its end. Yeah, no, it's all good. Like I said, I was gonna prepare for whatever was gonna happen. If it was gonna rain 5 minutes into the stream, I was prepared to stop for that too. So, you know. I don't think I've ever seen an MCU mobile command unit or a police van. Huh, interesting. So I think I'm gonna make my way up to Queen, and that's where I will end the stream. And against the pan, yes, hope you're doing well. Thank you for being with me a couple days ago in the super chat, of course. And I look forward to your birthday. I'll do whatever I can to make it a great one for you as well, my friend. Yeah, Alicia, we're gonna have probably a celebration for your return. You still got over a week there, so like I said, I hope you're having a blast. Pictures and videos, please. Sorry, the chat's going by pretty quick here. Gotta scroll back up. Yeah, I guess I'll do that eventually. Why not? Yes, Alicia, it would be great to have you on a live stream. Probably that'll be your first live stream when you return. If I can't make it, I definitely hope to at least see some of it during the time being, depending if I'm working or not. Great, can't wait to see it. Suitcase full of pad thai. Did you get a discount on that? I hope so, Kurt. One more intersection, I think I'm off, folks. Got a cool Lincoln limo there, stretch limo. All this talk about pad thai makes me feel like I should go to the grocery store and pick up one for myself, you know, just for the nostalgia. Get the area that's a bit rougher around the edges. Once again, nothing I'm not used to, so I have no fear. Alright. I might have someone stand by, I might not. Who knows, Bob? Only the future will tell. I think I'm pretty much at the end of the stream. So again, I want to thank everyone in the chat. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Medano. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Sapan. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Eddie, for sniping me. You guys are all amazing. I can never say it enough. Never been happier to be a part of a community as great as this. Go Leafs, go! And I'll live stream soon. And I will see you all in the next one. So until then, please all take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day, or Alicia, enjoy the beginning of your day. And honestly, that's all I can say at this point. I'll stay safe as I can. And I will see you in the next one. Walker out.